The warm days of summer on a college campus like Michigan State offer a feeling of rejuvenation before the excitement and energy of fall arrives. Yet, the anticipation can be felt in the air as fans dream of success in Spartan Stadium before the weather begins to cool. The Spartan Marching Band entertains thousands with magical performances on game day. Through musical excellence, physical toughness, and a military-grade precision, with a rich history dating back more than 150 years. The Spartan Band is recognized across the nation, steeped in tradition, and has performed at bowl games, the World's Fair in New York, and for 5 United States presidents. As the band keeps pushing the envelope forward with spectacular sights and sound, their latest performances have taken them to new heights in a new venue overseas, Austria. In summer 2022, the SMB went on the adventure of a lifetime as they performed across Austria to an international audience, a trip packed with sights, culture, and experiences to remember forever. The band is used to a quick preparation for a halftime show, sometimes just with 1 week of rehearsal during the school year. But for this trip in the summer, the band only had a couple of days to prepare.
The last day and a half of rehearsals have been fantastic. The students have learned all the things we need them to learn. So we're prepared to head out tomorrow and all of us gather in Munich, and then we'll go from Munich to Salzburg, Austria, from Salzburg to Schladming, Austria, and then from Schladming to Vienna. And we're performing in each of these places and in new spaces and in an international venue we've never been in before.
I know our sound is super loud and super great and full, so I'm excited to hear that in our the tattoo performance as well, because I know that is probably going to sound super cool.
A dedicated team worked in lockstep precision to make sure all the logistics were in place to get the band ready for the trip. Instruments, uniforms, and anything else needed for their journey.
It's travel day. We are headed to Austria today. We will all end tomorrow in Munich together. So we're on 4 different flights today, so fingers crossed for a great travel experience. We had a great day and a half of rehearsals. The band was terrific. Really excited about our trip. I know that we're going to bring a lot of green and white Spartan spirit to Europe here for the next week.
Leaving East Lansing, the band made the short trip down 96 to Detroit, the first leg of what will be a long journey overseas.
All right, we just got to DTW, and Group 1 is already on their way over to Austria, and Groups 2, 3, 4 just got here. We're about to check in 200 people into the airport with all of our tickets, and then hop on these planes and get out of here.
The Spartan Band pushes through the 12 hours of travel with the excitement of what's to come and touch down safely on the other side of the world.
It's Monday here in Salzburg. We've made it. It's been a long 24 hours, but we're all here together. Safe sound, equipment, everything is great. We'll have our first meal tonight all together, and really excited to kick this thing off tomorrow with our first parade in the streets of Salzburg here. It's going to be fabulous.
The band barely settled in after the long flights before exploring the historic city of Salzburg. A tour of the birthplace of Mozart began the trek around the city, also known for being the setting of the film The Sound of Music. Touring Old Town Salzburg, students were able to wind through historic paths that have been traveled for centuries. Salzburg has been called the stage of the world, and the band heads out to perform in the historic Mozartplatz and in front of the University Cathedral.
I'm just excited to see the crowd's reaction. I don't think they've seen anything like this before, and I'm really excited to show them what we got.
did great.
Have you ever heard anything like that?
No, I have been many times in the States, but I haven't seen these performances.
It's so different to the German bands. So I like it, yeah.
The band starts their journey into the Alps, making a cool stop high in the mountains overlooking the town of Werfen. As the band hikes up the scenic trail, you can't help but pause and capture the picturesque views to share with friends. Austria's steepest gondola takes them even higher to the Eis Riesenwelt, the world of ice giants. Led by local guides, the band members worked their way deep into the largest ice cave in the world. The underground cave system started to form around 100 million years ago. Thawing snow seeped into the cave, creating the monumental ice formations which glow blue-green in the light of the traditional lamps carried by visitors. Winding passageways lead into glittering galleries with evocative names like Hemir's Castle and Diamond Realm.
I just went in a gigantic ice cave. It's a 41-kilometer long cave, and we only did 1 kilometer of it. It took an hour. It was really cold, really windy. We had little oil lamps. It was really authentic, really fun. Our tour guide, Johannes, was amazing. All of our friends, we were in there. We were, close together. We were cold. We were having fun. It was a little scary. It was really thrilling, and a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Back on the road, the band continued to wind their way through the beautiful Austrian Alps toward their feature performance at the Mid-Europe Festival in the ski resort town of Schladming. After a quick check-in, the band is ready to go.
Please welcome the Michigan State University Spartan Marching Band.
Oh, we are so thrilled that the Spartan Marching Band from Michigan State is part of this festival this year. We just had the opportunity to see them as part of the Lange Nacht, the long night. We have music here until midnight, and then we're excited to see them march tomorrow at Tattoo, our big marching event. The festival started in 1998. It came out of the WASPy Festival, and this is our 25th year celebration. It's been around for a long time, and we are so thrilled to finally have a marching band from the United States here as part of the festival.
Each Spartan Marching Band section entertained the crowds with routines and music on 5 different stages around town to the local crowd who couldn't help but sway and clap along.
So much energy. I've so much tradition and love in this section, and after 5 years of being in it, I can't imagine a better way to end off my career with this. This is probably the coolest moment of my entire life. So, yeah.
The band sneaks away in the morning for another amazing experience, this time to take in the Dachstein Glacier. This expedition includes a walk on Austria's highest suspension bridge and becomes a unique venue not for the faint of heart, but part of an unforgettable journey.
I mean, for me, it's just the experience of a life. I mean, regardless of, the opportunity to be here, because that's never come up for us before, but all the other stuff we do is worth all the struggle, all the hard work. I mean, this is a great example. We put in the work, we put in the hard work, and now we're here getting to play on the top of a mountain for all of these people. And the experiences and the friendships that you form they far outweigh any of the struggles that come from being here. And both of my parents our Spartan Marching Band alumni. It's been a part of my whole life, and I wouldn't want it any other way. It's an amazing place to be.
The band takes it all in from the gondola as it makes the 2,700-meter trip up to the Dachstein, which means stone roof. Guests are greeted at the top with a spectacular view.
Oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever. This is the highest I've ever been on the earth.
I'm quite literally feeling on top of the world. This entire week has been really cool. Everything that we're seeing, like a lot of people are never going to see in their life, so I'm very grateful to be on this trip. Everyone is just in awe with the Spartan Marching Band. We're quite literally taking their breath away, and I'm really enjoying the experience of watching people learn about us and also learning about everyone's culture here.
Face over this way. Yeah, like angle toward me. Yeah,
Don't
cool.
look down. Don't look down.
What? Yeah, horn move. Sure, why not?
With memories to last a lifetime and plenty of pictures from the top of the world, the band made their way back down to earth to get ready for their main performance of the trip, the Schladming Tattoo Marching Show. For this performance, the SMB joins an Austrian military band as well as local marching bands performing in traditional dress to show off their skills. Under the baton of the festival directors, the universal nature of music is apparent as the bands rehearse for a combined show to close the tattoo event. The term tattoo comes from a simple British military tradition that has developed over time into elaborate marching formations.
Well, right now we're getting all set up with the band to stage to march in for the opening portion of the tattoo this evening, which is combined band. So it'll be us combined with all the marching bands that are performing in tonight's tattoo performance here in Schladming. I'm having a great time. It's like scenery that you've never seen before, which is amazing, and I'm kind of struggling with whether I actually want to go back home or not, but I'll work through that over the next couple of days, but it's fantastic.
It's a combination of everything. I mean, just the scenery, the people, getting to be here with all of the Spartan Marching Band and create music. It's been a fantastic trip.
Surrounded by excitement, the Spartan Band is ready to march.
In Michigan State University, Spartan Marching Band, start it!
With the people and the music and the culture and the scenery. It was just an incredible evening of what life is about.
I've been coming here for now, I think 12 or 15 years, and I've always thought it would be great to bring our band to something like this, because this is like they've never seen before. And it's like you've never seen before. You know, it's pretty cool.
What you did, that's international culture, bringing people together, and that's really great. Thank you to all of you, and the same for me. Go green!
Go white!
Go green!
Go white!
Go green!
Go white!
After long days filled with performances, the band got some much-needed rest on a slow and scenic cruise down the beautiful blue Danube River. Flowing through 10 countries, the Danube winds its way for nearly 3,000 kilometers and is the heart and soul of Central Europe. The cruise showcased the beauty of the region, from hillside vineyards to spectacular monasteries and elegant cities. It's no wonder its legendary waters have inspired writers and composers for centuries. One such composer was Franz Joseph Haydn. The band had the chance to tour the palace where the famous composer worked for nearly 40 years. Haydn's Hall still hosts many concerts beneath the beautiful frescoes.
Sing our love for alma mater, and thy praises as
The band continued on to its final stop, Vienna. They toured the capital city, seeing the famous Lippizzaner horses, Baroque architecture, and impressive sights before exploring the summer palace of Schönbrunn. Students spent the morning touring the grounds, including palatial gardens stretching over 400 acres with statues, immaculate gardens, and remarkable fountains. Students had a guided tour inside the palace, showcasing the imperial lifestyle of the 1700s.
Go Green!
The Spartan Band is in uniform one last time for a series of performances that bring a new sound to the city of music. Final adjustments are made to uniforms to reflect the precise nature of the band, the same precision necessary to move 200 people around a crowded city.
So currently we're right in front of the Vienna Opera House, getting ready to warm up and do a little performance, and then we're going to series down to the St. Stephen's Cathedral.
New fans of the SMB snapped photos quick to remember the spectacular warm-up to their final concert. The crowd followed along as the band paraded through the narrow Vienna streets to possibly their most electric performance yet.
last day here of our incredible week-long trip. Just had a wonderful performance here in downtown Vienna in front of the beautiful St. Stephen's Cathedral. Lots of support for the green and white today. Our students, I can't say enough for how much stewardship and their being great ambassadors for the university this last 8 days together. They've really been remarkable, as we would expect. Performed great, and I think we've all had some experiences that will carry with us for the rest of our lives.
It was unbelievable. I mean, when they came off the bus and 10 minutes later they were already in front of the State Opera of Vienna and warming up, and 20 minutes later they were ready to march through the city. So that was for me the accuracy, the planning of the whole team, and it is a teamwork from the conductor to each member of the band that was truly amazing. It was an experience of a lifetime also for me, I must say. Thank you for that. MSU Marching Band, thank you for that. It was really great.
This trip has been a chance to do something, I guess, a little bit bigger than ourselves. You know, we always talk about that, again, for like football season, but this is really cool to go to another country and kind of take what we've done and kind of show the world what we're about.
We've seen so much, not only in the urban areas, but also seen a lot of like incredible natural feats on top of mountains, in mountain valleys. So it's just been an incredibly rewarding experience, not only performing, but getting to see everything that like this area of the world has to offer too.
To get the opportunity to have one more run at like this, it's just been so special. I've been trying to, look up and take everything into account as I'm going, and it's hard, but I'm just so thankful to get to be here.
All that's left is to pack up and head home to East Lansing, each traveler bringing with them the photos and memories of their incredible journey shared with friends and family. From exploring historic cities, taking in the views from the Alps, experiencing new cultures, and sharing the sounds of Michigan State, the spirit of family that exists in the band shines through each photograph. The experience truly was once in a lifetime.